Welcome to Show Off Saturday. Now, before we get into showing off this music CD lot, I'm going to give a brief acknowledgement of Monolith Studios. A full tribute will be coming later as promised, but I just want to pay my respects to Monolith Studios. And here's a great game from them, Shadow of War. A lot of you have played Shadow of War, Mordor. If you're on this channel, you know how much I love Shadow of Mordor. Like I said, when I get proper time to do it, I don't want to rush it. I'm doing a tribute to Monolith Studios. All right, so getting into this, first off, this is a CD lot that was $48.04. And there, of course, I segmented down by $3, $5, and $10. This is some stuff. These are very valuable because I'm low on clear, clean CD cases. Now, where do I get these from? I get these from this lot here. Instead of buying them online, I just basically take out a lot of stuff that's undesirable, a lot of the orchestra symphony shit that nobody really wants. They're going to be part of every CD lot. You might have 10, 15, 20%, maybe 30% that's just unusable, unsellable CDs. Well, guess what? Don't throw away the whole CD. Keep and salvage everything. That's what I tell people. Even if you get something you don't want, hey, you might need something off of it, so salvage it, okay? These are the 6 $3 CDs in this lot, and one might be a $5 one because around Christmas time, a Clay Aiken Merry Christmas with Love might be $5. This one, it's just 90s trance, dance type music, but I don't know, $3. You know, somebody might know who it is. Chad Brock, Celine Dion, who would be normally a $5 sell CD, but this one has only 6. It's a limited edition love songs collection. Really? A 6-song CD that's a love songs collection? That's pretty shitty. All right, a CD needs to be at least 10 tracks. Okay, the minimum 10 rule to actually be a CD that I pay any attention to. Okay? John Tesh there. I mean, it's John Tesh. I don't know. $3. $3. I mean, it's a person people know, but I don't know. Ain't nobody like clawing their way to get to a damn John Tesh CD. Enya I thought would be more popular. I have about 3 current copies. Even my outside vendor partner on the vendor table, they have a copy they're trying to sell. So this one's just not selling. It was $5, but this was a price reduction. It was a price reduction. I mean, I'm still going to keep it around, but Enya, I don't know. A lot of people are not into Enya. Moving on to the $5 area, we have Montgomery Gentry, You Do Your Thing, Hilary Duff, Dignity Deluxe Edition, Jan Jackson, Runaway, Jonas Brothers, Happiness Begins, Gloria Estefan, Greatest Hits, Vince Gill, I Still Believe in You, Carrie Underwood, Some Hearts, John Cicada, I think it just is John Cicada. I don't know how many John Cicada albums there are, but this is a damn good album. Really talented guy, really talented fella, so I highly recommend some John Cicada. Good music. Tim McGraw, he looks super young there. That might be his first actual CD. And he looks super skinny, looks super skinny. Later on, he actually started to work out, but that's kind of weird. It's like his clothes looked like the hand-me-downs from his big brother, super skinny. I could see why he tried to work out and kind of bulk up. Steel Magnolias, which is actually, better than I thought it would be. Big Machine Records, I think they're the same producer of Taylor Swift stuff. And this is just kind of like poppy type country, but it's actually pretty good. Might be actually pretty good store music for the background. Then we have Celine Dion. I'm just going to skip over some of these titles here. Tony Bennett. Barry Manilow, the greatest songs of the 50s. Gotta quickly say, I ran into, and I might do like a side flea market story. I ran into the biggest Barry Manilow fan in the world. They refer to themselves as a Fanalo. That's his fan base. The guy's 81. Bless his heart, he still has huge fans. Again, that's a funny story I might go into a little later. Blake Shelton, Bar and Grill. These hauntingly beautiful eyes are from Tori Amos. No, wait. Not Tori Amos, Fiona Apple. The fuck did I bring up Tori Amos? I don't know. Fiona Apple. Now I'm thinking about, like, okay, how similar are Tori Amos and Fiona Apple? Anyways, she had a great song called Criminal. That's one to look up. Great video, too. She was like in the bathtub. Really hot for her time. No Authority. Looks like a generic Backstreet Boys type rip-off band, but you'd be surprised. Sometimes I sell these for $5. You know? Evita. That's a 2-discer. If it wasn't a 2-discer, then it might be a $3 type deal. I don't do really good with the motion picture soundtracks, but it's got like a lot of Madonna songs on it. Emil Sandé. I didn't know who it was, but apparently she's written songs for Rihanna. Yeah, written songs for Rihanna, and she has a Vivo, so she is somebody. Roberta Flack, the best of Roberta Flack. I mean, she's got some amazing songs. I thought briefly about putting this in a $10 pile, but no. I mean, I think $5 is pretty much good for it. Wherever it was $1, but that it shouldn't be. No Roberta Flack CD should be $1. Bob Carlisle, Butterfly Kisses. That was the big hit that person had. It's $5 right now, but I might move it down to $3 later. We got Paula Cole. For some reason, not many people have bought this CD when I have it. I guess they don't really understand that this has two of the, biggest female type songs of the 90s. Maybe not the biggest, but one of the songs is Where Have All the Cowboys Gone? And the other one is, because of Family Guy, it's really popular. I don't want to wait for the brand new Toyota. I want the car that's got a lot of gas. I think I actually talked about this before. I'm getting deja vu from the other time I showed off Paula Cole, this Fire CD. Katrina Elam, I don't know who it is. She's pretty, and I have a customer that always buys CDs with pretty girls on them. So, $5. Bonnie Raitt, however you say that. She's decent. She has some decent music. The cover is weird, though, isn't it? And one of my favorite actors there, Leonardo DiCaprio, the Romeo and Juliet music from the motion picture. Now, I'll tell you what, this is a great cover for it, really interesting cover for the CD, and it's got a pretty good soundtrack. Not quite a $10 soundtrack, though. Sometimes these motion picture soundtracks, if it's a big movie or a really interesting type movie that people have heard of, with, unlike, let's say, what was the other example I gave? Where was the movie soundtrack? Where the hell was it? Huh. Oh, Evita. Yeah, damn it, right beside of it. Yeah, that's probably not going to sell, but something like Romeo and Juliet, that will sell. And this random person that you can't see from the front is Bobby Brown. Bobby Brown. I really have a lack of hip-hop R&B stuff at the store right now. So I need to probably stock up on things like Bobby Brown, Whitney Houston, stuff of that nature. Those are pretty good sellers. This one's got that one song, Ain't Nobody Humping Around. And continuing with the last ones, we have Dave Matthews Band. And sadly, these don't sell, and I sell them for $5. And Dave Matthews Band has some damn good music. Damn good music, I would say, so I highly recommend that band. Awake, Josh Groban. Army of Lovers, The Greatest Hits. I don't know if I could show that one. It's somebody almost unclothed. But yeah, I really don't know much about them. They have a Vivo, so maybe I might drop that down to $3. Who knows? And there's Phil Collins in the Buster soundtrack. Now, normally this would be a $3, but, it's got Phil Collins and some other people. I might drop it to $3 a little later. Amy Grant, who has mostly Christian music. She has a really nice voice, really good music she has. Billy Currington, I've not listened to the CD yet, but I know he has a Vivo, so $5. I'm telling you, if they have a Vivo, then that means they're popular enough to have a good fan base, so $5. And lastly, we have Alter Bridge. This is one of the two $10 CDs that I can sell from this lot. The other being a Coldplay, which I think is Coldplay XYO XYOLO, the one that has the Paradise song on it. So Alter Bridge, I don't know much about Alter Bridge, but hey, it's a mainstream recent, maybe type recent, harder rock type deal, I suppose. I'm thinking like maybe Nickelback. I heard that there's a lot of Creed band members in Alter Bridge. So if that's the case, anything like Creed, Nickelback, Alter Bridge, easy $10 deals. So looking at this, there's also, by the way, a Smokey Robinson that for some reason I've put in the sell area. So yeah, that would be a $5 CD there. 4804. It's not a great lot for what I've gotten in the past. Not a fantastic lot, but hypothetically, if I sold all this, then I would well make my money back. If I sell those two on the end there, that's $20. So that's, it's not the best lot, but sometimes you got to bite the bullet. You got to get some lots. You can't always see in the pictures what's in the lot. So sometimes you might get lucky and there's some heavy rock or some hard rap or something like that are better sellers. But I needed it desperately for the cases, for the clear cases. There we go. 4804. Not one of my best lots. But hey, look at this. I got two Barry Manilow's.